stream. I've been kind of playing on the same casino as last night. Got a lot, dumped a lot of the balance last night, so now we're stuck with down to just over 2,600 to start with. So hopefully we come back. But I found this game called 32 Cards. I've never heard of this game before. I'm curious about how it works, and I think I don't know how this game works, so I may as well play it. So I think there's 1-to-1, 2.2 to 1. This was 4.5 to 1, and then this is the long shot of 11 to 1. So it's just, I think it goes from ace to king in terms of point value. Now let's see what happens. So now it's, oh, that's cool, actually. So so the 8 to 1 would have won, of course. So I bet the long shot would have won. Sorry, the 11 to 1 would have won, of course. So I'm gonna try the 2 long shots. Oh, so I got, oh wow, I won $600. Okay, wow, okay, all right. So I won the 11 to 1, so that's $600. Okay, so wow, that's actually really such a. They have like some bonkers games on this site.
I'm still trying to understand how.
No, so the higher the, literally $600 again. So literally, it's just literally high card.
Oh.
You're picking high card.
You need your card to be higher than theirs, like 8, 9, 10, or 11?
That's right.
So why did it pull more cards?
Okay, so there's a reason why they give you 11 to 1. Because if you get a tie, or the dealer gets a lower card within a certain range or the other ones, they pull. It's like baccarat because they have better drawing rules, so the odds are lower. You see what I mean? So if they get a higher card right away, it's over. You see? So I won't draw again. Anyway, so I won 600 twice.
Are you the 8, 9, 10, or?
So I'm the 8. So I'm the 8, and I bet I'm the 8 and the 9.
So you need them to have a higher card than 8 on that one.
Correct. So now that's a tie. So the problem is the reason why player 11 wins is because that's a value of 20, right?
But why does it say 32?
Oh, that's a value of 32. I mean, yeah. Like, so each one has, like, it's kind of complicated. They're not 10 value cards. They're like, so it's not like baccarat where, like the 10s are zeros, and blackjack where the 10s are all 10s. A jack is worth more than a 10. A king is worth more than a jack. So
no, it looks like it's this card plus the 8.
Oh, you're right. No, it's, we're literally figuring this game out as you go along. So plus 11 means that there's 11 points built in. Yeah, so that's kind of like a handicap.
What are you trying to get?
So if you go to this, you go to info. So player 11 already has a bit.
No. The objective of the game is to predict which of the 4 players will have the highest point hand and win the round. That's it.
No, win the round, but when it's the highest point hand, but player 11 has a built-in point value. Yeah, so they have an advantage. That's why the odds pay out. Right? So that's how it works. Okay, so it's kind of unique. I don't know. I'm up.
That makes more sense.
I'm up to it. Yeah, so that's why it's a built-in handicap already. That's how. Okay, so we both.
Well, no, it's not a handicap. It's a built-in edge.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, that's what it is, though. It's built in because obviously,
like if you're adding 11, you're more likely to.
That's a handicap matter. You don't know what the house edge could be lower on the higher payout. Probably not, but the built-in handicap is the.
It's not a handicap. If your objective is to get in a higher value, if you're adding 11 versus adding 8, you're more likely to get a higher value on when you're.
That's right. So what I'm saying is that
that's not a handicap.
No, okay. Maybe that's not the exact. Okay, I might be the exact definition. You might be right.
Wait, you're not confusing me.
No, you might be right. Just relax. Okay, just chill. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to go like, wow, okay. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal, but it is harder to win with this one and this one, so the odds pay more. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what it is. And the reason it's harder, the reason it is, I know. Yeah, Polly, I know. So it's okay.
Why would it be called a handicap?
It's in the gambling world. Yeah, that's the meaning of, anyway.
What, an additional value?
No, I'll explain it to you after. It's okay. Just trust me for once.
To me, a handicap means something that's a disadvantage.
I know. To you, it means something different, and yeah, I get that. Okay, so they know what it means. But yes, so because there's a built-in point, there's built-in 11 built-in points. This is going to win more of the time than this. Okay, so that's why it pays out 11 to 1. Okay, good. Glad we covered that. So that should. Oh no. All right. So we're now down. So basically, if you get a king, horses. Of course, the king shows up.
What I don't understand is the drawing rules.
That, yeah. Wow. Okay. So now we're last hand if I lose. Okay, we got one. We got 600 back. All right, we got 600 back. You want a face card at least. Yeah, but no, you want a face card and then no face card there. Okay, we got it again. Yeah, we're back even pretty much on.
Maybe if it's lower.
Okay, let me. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. So you look at the first card, right? It's because it ends up being a tie. So why did this one? Yeah, why did this one pull one? Right? It's actually quite simple. So that is 18. Wait. So okay, that's 18, and that would have been 19, right? So how come?
I don't know.
Player 10 wins. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Oh, Jack is 11.
Jack is 11. That's right. Okay, so king, yeah. So that king definitely wins. All right, cool. So we're basically around even. King, for sure. Yeah, king's got it for sure. Actually, I don't mind this game. It's kind of
Jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13.
That's okay. Then now I understand. Yeah, that makes total sense. King. All right, player 9's killing it. All right, so now we're actually up. Oh shit, three jacks, so obviously. All right, so in the event of a tie, they draw another card. It's kind of like war. King. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's 3 points, and there's only 2 points, right? So I lost by a point, basically. Right. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. All right. Oh, come on. Of course, the king shows up as soon as we. All right. Last hand if I lose. This is going horribly. When the 11 matches every.
Relax.
Now you're telling me to relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're telling me to relax.
It's not a big deal. Don't make a big deal.
Well, no. I mean, if you can watch the stream back and the fury that you expressed when I mentioned that it was a handicap, you took a real issue with
no.
because it's a gambling term. It's a gambling term,
okay.
And it's also a term in golf.
Okay.
That is used. I'm just saying.
Okay,
anyway.
I apologize for not knowing that. I did not get angry. I think you're misinterpreting. You are misinterpreting. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish.
We're on stream.
Let me finish, please, and stop talking over me. Okay? I was not angry. Okay? And I was just trying to make sure that the audience understood what was going on.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, great. Okay, great. We're on stream. It's crazy. All right, that's cool.
Not once did I get angry, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, she didn't get angry at all. That's fine. Okay. Now, actually, I'll go to this one. Okay. I mean, we learned a new game, didn't we? And that was horrible. So, cost $1,000. Yeah, going Busto's yeah. It's that. Anyway. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm on tilt. Got an ace. Max betting. Yeah, I gotta play this. Oh, come on. Had a straight and a flush draw. Almost a straight flush draw. Yes, she is. She's always right. Sarah is always right.
$2 super chat from Secret Sauce character,
Yeah.
waving their hand and saying me. Oh, okay, that's.
Oh yeah, that's a yeah, sticker. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Did I win? Oh, I guess the king kicker. Yeah. All right. 2-pair king kicker. Nice. Down at that. I mean, we try. Of course, we got punished for trying that game, but I was betting the long shots. All right, but. Yeah. Well, this game, I'm telling you guys, I've been telling you for like 2 days. This game, I've been telling you for like 2 days, could go on a run, could go on a crazy run. It's possible to run up over 10 grand, I'm sure. Let me see.
Well, to me, a handicap would be something that.
That's to you, yeah. There's a definitive term in horse racing, and there's a term in gambling, and what it means. Just to be very clear, just to be clear, and just to get this, just to bury this whole situation. It's when, like, let's say in golf, right? You have to hit. You have a certain number of strokes, like a certain number of strokes that that are added to your score if you're a better golfer.
But that's because a lower number is better. In that game, a higher number was better, which is therefore
right. So
why it's not a handicap.
You can do the opposite. It's the same, but it's the same thing. So when you're okay. I'll just say you could be right. Okay, we'll just let you be right. That's fine. Okay. We'll just let you be right.
No, a handicap means that the player is better, so they put them at a disadvantage to try and even out the ability.
Right.
But in that case, and that's because you add points to somebody's golf score because a lower golf score is a winning score.
Yeah, so this will be the epic debate on the channel, whether that's a handicap or not. But I have some people that are on Team Victor and others on Team Sarah. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's not a hill that I'm gonna die on, so that's fine. But okay. Got our money back. We got our money back. All right.
To me, a handicap, if the player starts with more points, that would only be a handicap if the objective of the game was to have fewer points, which it is in golf.
Can't believe I actually got a flush. It is in golf. So because the objective is that so what I was saying was they put a handicap on the they put the so they already add more points. Oh, I see. So it's like a reverse handicap then, if you want to call it.
Which is an edge. That means that the 11 has an edge because the objective of the game is to have a higher number of points. So therefore, if you're adding more, it's not a handicap. That is an edge.
So technically, it's the definition is an edge, not a handicap. It's the opposite.
And that is why.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And that.
So why are you guys saying it's a handicap then? Why are you guys like telling me I'm right when I'm not? I don't know. Why are you guys telling me that? It's a head start. Bowling is the exact one. Oh, Vic is right. Okay, I don't know. All right, I'm just like... All right, this better win. Yes. I can't believe we I was, you know what's funny? Like, I wasn't even focusing. Like, I was, like, distracted, and all of a sudden, like, I get my money back here, so that's great. That's great. Queen! Oh, shit. All right, this game's been so much better, though. Okay, we'll just stick to it. You know, we'll stick to the games we know. Now I'm blaming the chat, yeah. 3 aces, yeah, all right. Good fold. Yeah, no kidding. Queen! Barely a play. Hit a queen, I mean. Okay. I think if I get to like $4 grand, I'm just gonna 9, 10, jack, queen, ace. Hell yes. If I could double tonight, I'll set a floor.
Children get blamed for everything.
Yeah. I don't know if I guess like if it's a handicap in the sense that you need to get more points and you're starting out with less. See, I always looked at the edge as the edge. Like the edge is the percentage RTP. Like the house, the way I look at an edge is I look at the house edge.
Yeah, but in English, you don't need to have a specific edge to just mean that there.
So there's an edge.
This person has an advantage. That's what edge.
I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. So basically, there's an edge on the one hand, and there's a handicap on the other end, and the edge cannot be. And so if you need to get more points to win, it cannot be a handicap. It's an edge. If you need to get less points to win, then adding it is a handicap. Really?
Yes.
Okay. If that's true, I will look this up on ChatGPT, Grok, whatever. I will look this up, and if I'm wrong, you know, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I've been so wrong about so many things. You know how wrong I've been in my life. I don't have a problem being wrong. I'm not the one who has a problem being wrong.
As far as my understanding of the English language is, you use the word handicap when you're talking about a disadvantage.
Well, you seem pretty sure. So
when you're using it in that regard.
Quads on the board. Quads on the board. Guys, we've never seen this. I have never seen this on on any type of poker variant, carnival game or anything. I've never seen that. I haven't seen that literally. You know what? You know when the last time this happened? This is actually incredible. That happened on this game. You know why it's incredible? Because the last time this ever happened, I remember how it was like years and years ago. It's been over 5 years since this has happened. First time in 5 years, and it's deuces. Wow. Quad deuces on the board. And the kicker plays. So that's quads, no progressive, but still, that's a huge hit. On the max bet. Wow. And of course, the dealer automatically qualifies the quads on the board. Okay, that. So we're in the money. Fantastic. 9, 10, jack. Oh my God. That was almost, oh my God. We almost literally hit a 9 of clubs would have been 10 grand. That would have been like 10 grand. We can still get it though. So if we get it, so we're not going to get the progressive no matter what. But if we get it and the dealer opens, I believe it's it's only 10. It's like 1,000.
$5 super chat from MVL. Good luck weekend. Let's get a streak. Enjoying the stream. Let's go. Thank you.
Oh my God, this gets weirder and weirder.
You accidentally called it. Oh, the 9 of clubs was right there.
No, I didn't accidentally call shit. That was a straight flush draw. Of course you're going to call it.
Oh, right.
Of course you're going to call it. But the thing is that the sick thing is this is like the craziest sequence of hands because the dealer had a straight flush draw the same as I had a straight flush draw. We both had both of our out cards. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Amazing. Just this is a crazy game. All right, straight. It's straight. Clubs. That was a bit of a risky call. We're kind of in like a range. I need to go for the heart. I need to miss the heart, of course. All right. Down about $1,000. We're like in this up and down range of about $1,200. All right. See, that's a situation where it works out.
There's not that many things that we disagree on, though, for us to debate.
Not really. No. I mean, that was, I think, a very thin definition. Like, 2 pair versus a straight. All right, I finally got it. All right. The swings are actually crazy in this game. Ace, king. Nine, 3.
But I mean, a handicap doesn't necessarily. What I'm getting at is like a handicap doesn't necessarily mean the addition of points, right? Because
I flopped a straight.
Did you? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because let's say like, you were, I don't know, in like the handicap could be like forcing somebody to wear an eye patch. You know what I mean? So they can only have one eye open on a sporting event, right? That would be a type of handicapping. Because what you're doing is putting a disadvantage on one player to try and even out.
$2 super chat from Tim Jenkins, guitar. Any slots tonight? Also, Team Sarah. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. 6, 7, 8. Drop me a 9.
Like I can't really think of a game where you would do that, or forcing somebody to like box left-handed when they're a right-handed person because they're a much better boxer. That's a type of handicap.
Yeah. 3. Oh man, flopping a full house. 3. Yeah, I was using it just in the strict number sense. In the strict number sense of like, in a golf game, absolutely. In a race, in a horse race. They call the whatever. But
it's only considered a handicap because the objective is to get a fewer amount.
So I actually think. I mean, I'm not going to declare myself right just yet, but the reality is that they call a race the something handicap in a lot of cases, because some horses are put at a disadvantage. So if the one that pays 11-1 is at a disadvantage to the one that pays 1-1, it could be argued that it's placed as a handicap because the objective is to win the game. Is to win the game. So if I'm right, I'm sorry.
But you were referring to the player 11, which gets the most pointed at.
No, I wasn't. No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
Okay, maybe. Then I was. Okay. It can also, yeah. So basically, if I misspoke, then I apologize. But that is the factor in that game. I know. Again, I'm not going to die on the hill. I'm just saying, anyway, that's fine. Yeah, the jockey weights, right? Exactly. That's it. Right. That's right.
Right, and that's because a lighter jockey is better. So adding more is a disadvantage, and that's why it's called a handicap.
Right. So I guess maybe you thought that I was saying that the 1-1 player 11 is the one that that is at a handicap, but it's actually player 8 that's at the
Yes,
handicap.
yes.
Right. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. I think that's what I said.
No.
I think if I didn't say that, I'm really terribly sorry. Anyway, so.
Okay, anyway. Henry Rivera has been a member for 29 months. That quad should have paid so much more. That's so hard to get. Well, it pays the same for any.
Yeah, the person betting the right, exactly, Scott. That's right. That's right. So maybe I said 11 by accident. I don't know. Well, we'll go back through the stream, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. Oh, you don't? Oh, you don't? Really?
I mean,
you sure?
You're welcome to.
You sure
Be my
about?
guest.
You sure? Okay. All right. Cool.
I just wanted to make sure that people understood.
Yeah, believe me, so do I. Yeah,
Because you were using confusing language and you weren't using it properly.
I wasn't using it properly. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Great. Okay. Cool. So I think I was actually spot on. I might have been wrong. I might have mentioned the wrong. What I might have done was I might have set the wrong player, and if I did, I'm sorry. But we'll see. The way this was handled, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I agree. Anyway, that being said, we're down again. I was up for like $3,000. King. Actually, trip 10 is not bad. Trip 10 is actually better because the dealer is guaranteed to qualify there. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Wow. This is like the craziest session I've ever seen. We have to go for the 9, even though it's not great. I got a 10. Of course not. Did it to me. Been the best stream in months. Yeah, I agree. 4.
Go back. I know I'm right, but
If you're right, you're right, and congratulations. If you're right, you're right. I don't care that much about not being right. I just want to know. I actually just want to know if I am or not. To be honest, yeah, I know you assume I'm not, but anyway, we'll get some new merch called "Sarah's Always Right." Just don't argue with Sarah. She's right. Just that's it. Mommy's always right. Yeah.
I am always right.
This is actually a play, and it worked. It's actually a play. 3 or Jack, actually.
Either way, even in sports, if it's a balancing aid, again, the higher hand was not getting balanced. So
Okay.
that was the one at an advantage. That was the advantage one, which is why I paid 1 to 1.
Yeah, but okay. So could you give me this though? If I was referring to the 11 to 1 hand being at a handicap, then that would make me right.
Player 8.
Player 8. That's correct.
Okay.
That's because it pays 11 to 1. You may have confused what I said with player 11. I think that's what I think I was referring to the 11 to 1 hand. Okay. That's what I think happened.
Okay.
That was where I think the fumble happened or whatever, like the mistake,
well,
the mistake in the interpretation might have happened. So let me look back and just see. I just want to make sure because we don't want to confuse the audience. That's the last thing I want to do. I mean that. So I think they got it. But anyway, that being said, a pair of 3s. I'm over $3,000 again. Deuces never loses. No, I've let it go. I'm not. Anyway, it's fine. You guys love this. You guys love it. It's just you want it to keep going on forever. That was a bad call. I'm down $100. Down $100. If I could get to $5,000, double the board. 9.
No, a built-in handicap. $5 super chat. By Tim Jenkins Guitar. I appreciate your thought. I don't really want to say that message just because I think it's a bit ableist, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Queen.
You called?
I called it as it opened. Give me another one. Quads back to back, twice in the set, not back to back, but we're up almost $1,000. 7-9. You know, I literally play on this. I can't. Well, that was a bad call, but that worked. I literally play on this casino for this game. This is like the reason for me to play on this casino. I love this game. I love this game. 5. I knew that was going to happen. 10. It didn't work. It didn't work this time. It didn't work this time, did it? Let's see. Dealer doesn't qualify. Should we play Caribbean Stud? I don't know. I have a weird feeling Caribbean Stud is actually going to be. It's going to be a home run. 8-4. Oh, 10 kicker. 10 kicker. All right. 10 kicker.
That doesn't make any sense, John, because
here we go again.
The point in golf is to have as few strokes as possible.
But you see that's what it is, though, right? Like let's just. So, okay. So in golf, the person who's given more strokes to start with is put at the handicap because the objective is to get as few strokes as possible. Okay.
Exactly.
But in that game, the player
he wrote it backwards. He's saying because it gives them extra strokes for the worst player. But you know what he's trying to say is he gives them in other words, it doesn't have to be like word for word the exact thing. It gives them a better score. It gives them a better score to start with. Okay, it's not a better score. It gives them a higher score.
No. I know that, but he got it back. I know he got it backwards, but what he means is the player that's better is given a worse score. The player that's worse is given a better score, right? To start with, right? Yes, in golf, yes, that's what happens.
Well, they're not
because
the worst player's not given any score. The better player has strokes added to their score.
So they're given a worse score, right?
Yes.
The better player is given a worse score. So therefore, the worst player has a better score to start with. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just get that cleared up. Now, in a game where you need to get a higher score, having a worse score is the 11-1 player, otherwise known as player 8, who is put at a handicap. Okay, that's undisputable. Okay, thank you. I thought I had a. Oh, it's a punch. I was like, why didn't I win there? I was like, why didn't I win there? So, spade. We're at $4,000, guys. We're just about queen. Do it again, queen. Oh, this is actually a great. We should be at $4,000. Don't screw me on that. That's the worst. That is like literally. As I said, don't screw me on this. I hit the friggin' one queen in the deck, basically, one of two queens. To get. It's the opposite of last time. Oh my God, that's so gross. What a bad beat that was 2 hands ago. What a bad beat. I was on there. I told you like this could go off up to like $10,000. 5. Yes. That didn't qualify. It didn't really matter. Oh, what the fuck was that? Guys, you know what? I misclicked. This is the dumbest play I've ever made on this game. Look at this misclick. I have a 5 high, and the dealer just missed. Ace, drop me an ace. That's the one here. Yeah, I'm on some meds myself right now, so I need to. I can't partake in any of that. 10 Jack Queen King. Another push. All right, you know what? I'm going to play down to 3,000. We'll move on to Caribbean Stud. One more queen. Queen! Quads makes a big difference in this game, obviously. I can't believe we have quads on the board. This has been insanity. The two straight flush draws, I had the higher one. And then quads on the board has been, and then this whole, discussion we've been having. Running aces. Oh, that's awesome, Lenny. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that too. I thought you were saying we got good news at the clinic. I'm like, what are you talking?
No.
You know something I know?
Oh my god. Okay, guys. I just want to let you know something here. I just want you to see something here, okay? Now, this is historical. I mean, it doesn't pay me anything. Of course, that's why it happened, because this is the wrong game for it. This is the wrong game, so that's why, of course, that happened. But if this happened on bonus hold'em, I never thought I'd even see it. I've seen this before. I've seen a royal flush. If that happened, it would have been 1,000 to 1, and with this bet, it would have been 100 grand. This would have been $100,000 hand. The odds are the same, but it just happened to happen in a game that you get paid on a royal flush. And the funny thing is that I have hit a royal flush on Texas Hold'em bonus very early on in my gambling career that didn't pay anything because it was on Texas Hold'em bonus, not Ultimate Texas Hold'em. So on a game like this where a royal flush pays, of course this shit has to happen. And that's what Victor Luck really is. That's Victor Luck. No, it's random. It's just the way it goes. I have hit a royal flush on Texas Hold'em bonus back in the day, so I figured this was going to happen eventually. I play enough hands.
What did Vic do for work before I gave him a job? He was a master debater.
Master debater, yeah, exactly. Hey, if I could debate Sarah, if I could win a debate against Sarah, then I am a master debater. Believe me. Deuce. That was so. You guys are seeing. I mean, we saw quads on the board. This is the way it goes. Honestly, that's the way it goes for me when I gamble. That's the way gambling goes for me. I've seen shit like that in person too. Just but yeah. Oh, 40. We're up, but now I don't care. Like if I'm up 10 grand, I mean that 100 grand. That's what it would have been. Would I have bet? Would I have been necessarily betting 100? I have bet the max bet on any online Texas Hold'em bonus that I've seen is 125. So odds are I'd be scooping at least 50 grand off a hand like that. So that's unfortunate. Couldn't just give me a royal, which is easier to get. And a royal is easier to get than that. So you couldn't just give me a royal and 7 cards. It would have been 100 to 1. Oh, is the dealer going to have it again? Oh. The dealer had it again. I'm banning this game for life.
Like what? We're both exactly the same people that we are.
Like what am I like though? I don't think I'm.
You're just like you.
I'm like me. Yeah, I'm like me. Yeah, I guess. Pretty. What you see is what you get, and what we're at least. I mean, you know what? Normally, in any other situation, I'd be happy to be at 6 grand right now. I'd be happy to be at 6 grand in any other situation. But when I just missed out on that like 1,000 to 1 because I'm playing because it happens on a game where it doesn't pay 1,000 to 1. I said this, you know what, I prophesized this. I prophesized this years ago that of course I said it would happen. You know what, I thought it would happen on Ultimate Texas Hold'em, not Caribbean Hold'em, but then again, I mean, it happens.
$2 super chat from Henry Rivera. What a run so far! Thank you so much.
It's a good run, though. Yeah, it's a good run. I'll get over it. I'm going to be on tilt for the weekend now. I'm on like a week-long tilt from that. 5 deuce. Okay, well, so we started with 2,600. We've more than doubled on this game. I'll set a floor. I'll set a floor of 5,000. 3. All right, last hand if I lose. Last hand if I lose. No, I just want. So like 2 days ago we were doing pure bonus buys on the other site, we were doing pure bonus buys. It was going well all week, and then I went on a bit of a downswing. So I wanted to try this. Starting balance yesterday was 7,000, and I got smashed yesterday. Luckily, I ended with a bit of a balance, and now we're kind of back up. We were up to like $6,000. So I think we'll stick with tables. I mean, I think we'll stick with tables. This might not work. Last hand because I lied twice.
That's a new one.
Yeah. I would have won. Right? Last hand if I lose or fold. We might have a 2.
You got the joke, Maria.
Okay, he might have a 2. Okay, guys. Well, we did okay. We've done okay. Let me let's play Caribbean Stud. Let's destroy this balance with Caribbean Stud. Let's do that. I know it's a fold. I was kind of pushing, and I told you I'm tilted, guys. Like, you know, I mean, I've never in all my years of gambling, the aces finally hit, and of course it wasn't on Texas Hold'em bonus. But then again, I mean, you have to look at the percentages, right? Like what percentage of the time do I play Texas Hold'em bonus in my life, right?
Not that much.
No, that's right, and that's why, like, you know, it probably, you know, it could have happened on Ultimate Texas Hold'em. That's why, and like I would have been just as furious. And if you think about it logically, though, the reality is that, you know, the reality is that okay. There was like a 99+% chance that if, based on the number of hands that I play, that if aces versus aces was going to show up, it wouldn't have been on Texas Hold'em bonus where it would have paid $100,000 or more. But that's just, you know, just, I don't know. It just feels worse, I guess. Okay, 8. Really? What did I say? I don't know. You know what, guys? I'm not going to go below $3,000. I'm not going to go below $3,000. Yeah.
A name? I think anyone can have a name.
That's true. Oh, dealers. See, that's the problem with this game is it's harder. So it's harder for the dealer. You get better payouts on the hands, but it's harder for the dealer to qualify, right, with 5 cards. So I'm gonna. It's been about 42 minutes. You know what? If I get away with $5,000, I will. If I could. Yeah, good fold.
Yeah, kids are filthy.
Ace. Okay. 7, 9 high.
Honestly, so are animals too. We just can't catch a lot of the same virus.
Yeah, they don't cross over the species barrier.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right. Well, you know, I was expecting for the dealer to finally qualify when I had deuces, so I'm glad that didn't happen. Unless they had ace king, of course. But 7, 6, ace king. Speaking of which, nope. The dealer hasn't qualified like 10 times in a row. 3. All right, I don't know if the dealer's going to qualify again. Yeah, I knew it.
Did you ever fall for the 52 pickup?
Oh yeah, when I was a kid. Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah,
of course
me too.
Of course I did. 5. Yeah.
You know what's so funny, actually?
What's that?
This is a funny story. It says sweat, and it's red, not orange. But my little sister, my mom had a friend who was blind, and Amy loved to play Go Fish.
Right.
And she, like, nobody wanted to play with her, so she was playing with my mom's blind friend, and he was like, he can't see the cards, right? But he was like pretending. She'd be like, "Do you have any 8s?" And she'd be like, "Go Fish." She'd didn't get so mad because she wasn't getting any pairs.
Right. Ace.
And he was just making up cards. Anyways.
Oh.
She didn't clue in that he like couldn't read the cards.
Right, yeah. Well, I think he told me the story. Yeah, he told me the story. I remember this. Yeah. That's Hey, can you please just have an 8?
I don't remember how old she was. She might have been like, she was young enough, but not that young. Old enough to play cards, I guess.
But she didn't realize that he couldn't see the cards.
No, she just didn't think that far.
Right. 3. Over $5,000 again. Pair of queens almost always wins, except when it doesn't. Except when it doesn't. Right? Except when it doesn't. Horse's ass. Why do I say that shit? I don't know.
Horse's ass?
No, I mean, why? Like, oh, queens never lose. Like, why do I say it? Like, I know when I say queens never lose, they're gonna lose. Like, you know that, especially when I say it.
That's actually a very good question.
That's a very good question. That's barely a play, too. Of course, barely a loss.
I mean, I guess.
Jack! Trip 2 as well. I guess we had trips once. Give me quads. Ace, king, queen. Full house. Oh my god, that would have been huge. It's not bad. Yeah. Imagine just like, just drop me the royal flush and then just let the dealer qualify. That would be $170,000 payout. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That would be 170 grand. Queen, king, ace, queen. Queens always lose. There you go. Yep. Kind of walked into that one, right? Epic classic stream. I have a feeling the dealer won't qualify, but I'm going to fold anyway. Of course. Queen. 10. Jack. Good. 8. 3. Ace, king. That's good enough. Good enough. You know what? I thought this would destroy the balance. It's actually killing it right now. I cannot believe it. I think if the dealer opens a 6, that'll be good for us. That's fine. Jack!
Yeah, wow!
Wow! Flop the straight. Now the dealer just needs to open a 6. I got all excited for nothing. And that's the thing about this game is that the straight pays 5x, but like, so it would have been 1,000. It would have been like a $1,200 hand, but it ends up being a $100 hand. It ends up being a $100 win because when the dealer doesn't open, that's the problem with this game. That's why I like. That's why I like Caribbean Hold'em better, because 7-8, 7-8. Yeah, that's so typical for this game. I've back in the day I used to play, like, this game used to be a lot more popular, I guess, like 15 plus years, like 10, 12 years ago maybe. And I have hit full houses that the dealer didn't qualify on. Yeah, and then you get nothing. You get a bonus. Like, I think a full house would pay like $150 as a bonus on the dollar side bet. That would be it though, or even 75. I don't remember. I just got another straight. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost. I Oh, I didn't qualify. Okay. Have the dealer qualified. Didn't get a full house. There we go. $900. All right. Is that almost a straight? Oh my god, is that 4 clubs? No. No. We almost flopped a straight flush. That would have been seven. That would have been $7,000. That would have been like $10,000. Again, more than $10,000. Heart.
You have such like a jolly laugh when you find something really funny.
I know, right? I know.
That's it.
Well, no, I mean, that's like that would have been grotesque if I folded that and the dealer qualified. We were just talking about it. No, I've hit full houses in the Caribbean Stud where the dealer didn't qualify quite a few times. It's funny how that happens.
No, you have a specific laugh when you're like when you find something really, really funny.
One more king, do it. Oh, that would have been qualified. So that's good. 700. That's not bad, guys. We're almost at $8,000. We're crushing it here.
John Bean just became a member. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, if I folded a straight flush, I still would have got the progressive, but I would have cost myself if the dealer qualified. I think it's 40. No, it's 100x. So I would have cost myself $100,000 if I did that. That would have been. The dealer didn't qualify. You know what? Maybe my prediction at the beginning of this stream could actually come true that the dealer's going to get a 9 or whatever. That we could run these table games up to $10,000. That would be perfect. You got to play this, the minimum play. Good.
When I distracted you with...
It's true, actually. It's true. That's literally what happened. Oh my god, straight flush draw now. And then see now I'm like expecting it. It's not going to happen. I mean, those aces versus aces came out of nowhere. They came out of nowhere, and then the board quads.
The guy said so you can make a decision. I'm not sure why they show the one card.
It's because it's a poker. It's one deck of cards, right? It affects the.
No, I get that it's more information, but like, does it? I guess that's just how the odds are made. I don't know.
Yeah, because you think that.
Because it doesn't really change. I mean, I guess it changes whether you play or fold, possibly.
Yes, it does. It changes whether you play or fold in very specific hands, very specific cases. So, if you have like, I don't know exactly. Like I have to look into the strategy here, but if you have Ace King Queen or Ace King Jack, then depending on whether there's a Queen or a Jack on there as well, depending on your kicker, I think there's a super advanced strategy that the one card actually helps with, but it's not that much of a game changer. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, not easy to get straights. It's not easy to flop a straight. Wrote it. It'll never end. Heart. 10. Not bad. All right, guys. 10K floor. Let's do it. Deuce. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Let's see the second jack. King. You know what? I think a 6K floor What do you think? I don't know. 5K. Let's do a 5K floor. 5K floor. I will not go below 5K. I will not go below 5K. We could go. I will try to get to 10K. Try to cash out 10K. But if we go down to 5K. Jack. 9. Called it. Nice. Yeah, get me over 10K one time. Queen. Good. Just as good. 7K.
Jump before you dump.
Jump before you dump, yeah. That's actually a great merch idea for the casino. Like, yeah, that's the minimum play. So Jay Coop mentioned something. He said that he watched a guy hit a royal on this game for $225,000, and I actually forgot the royal's actually 500x on this game, which makes sense.
Did you scroll down?
Sorry, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
2 pairs, so that pays more. That pays 2x on the ante, so $500. Over $7,000. Over $7,000. Last, actually, no, I'm not gonna say last time.
Just hit refresh chat.
Just yet.
I think it froze.
Maybe when I scrolled up on the chat to find. Yeah. Oh, he hit a straight. The dealer hit a straight. I guess you have to get one. Fine. Okay. All right. Fine. Last hand if I lose it. Move on. Play a different game. Pair of kings. Pair of aces, right? No. Wow. Wow. Spade. It's the best hand we've hit. We've hit 2 straights. One of them qualified though. That's everything in this game. That's everything in this game. Heart. Below a 7.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
4.
The internal clock is
Right. Edge me with a pair of 6s, right? Edge me with a pair of 6s. Now I have a pair of 6s. Is that? Oh, I have 2 pairs. No, I want to say it. Hell yes. 7,400.
All right, mommy's gonna say goodnight. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.
And mommy's gonna say goodnight.
Yeah.
Another straight.
What?
Broadway straight.
Oh,
4 straights total. Yeah, the dealer got it this time. I might say goodnight soon. I don't know. I'm thinking $6,000 or $5,000, but yeah, check out allcasinoaction.com if you want to know more about where we like to play. And pretty good night, no matter what. No matter what happens now, this is a great night. Literally, this is the start, like the buy. This is the buy-in back right now. Like I should just end it now. It's been an hour, but you know what? I want to try to get to 10K. Maybe I'll set a 6K floor. Maybe I'll do that. Royal flush. You know what? I like the slots. I like the tables. I like the tables on this side. Clearly. I mean, the graphics leave a little bit to be desired, but don't judge a book by its cover. But I do like the slots on the other side. They're great too. And, the bonus buys. I'm gonna say 10K or 6K. And that's actually not bad for a couple streams. Even if I'm down 1,000, it's not bad for 2 streams. Full days. Now I'm getting a bunch of garbage. Now the mommy left, I'm getting a bunch of garbage. So Queen. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even think nines will hold up. Two. So pair of deuces. 5. Pair of kings. Pair of threes. Over 7. Okay. One more king. 2 more kings. 2 more kings. 1 more king. You could have 1 more king. 1 more 4. Then it's been a massive upswing right after that absurd first. Yeah, but that triggered that the whole saga of of edge versus handicap. So maybe it was worth it. Maybe if I didn't play at this exact time, I wouldn't have gone on this upswing. Over $7,000 though. Should I just do? Literally, if I get to $7,000, I'm at break even. I'm at break even if I get to $7,000. Ace King. Hell. We're approaching $8,000. I'm already, yeah, it's only 100 max on this site, so a bit of a smaller limit. Amazing. The Caribbean games, Hold'em and Stud have been on fire. King. Oh, I thought I would finally get. And the dealer qualifies. 2 pair. Over $8,000, guys. Wow. 5. Yeah, dealer's gonna have it this time. No. Wow. No. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Trip 5. Sorry, I got that once. I'm in profit. I'm in profit overall on the last 2 streams. I'm in profit overall. Dealer did qualify with Ace King. I don't know, guys. You think so? You think I should stop? Deuce. Actually, what I want to do, I want you to have a deuce. Perfect. That's what I was calling. That's what I was calling the deuce for. I was calling for the dealer so they qualify. King 9-8. Nothing. Over $8,000. 7K floor. Yeah, okay, we'll do a 7K floor. That's reasonable. 7K floor. I can feel good about that. I can feel all right about that. That's reasonable. Solid hour. Almost, basically, yeah, we're up $5,000. 5K upswing tonight. And I have to play this. And I have to win this. They don't have craps on this one. They have craps on the other one, but the craps online, to be honest, is not as good. That might change. Like if I could find an online site that has 10 like good odds craps like 10x, I don't know, but I don't like the fact that I have not seen one online casino that has craps with reasonable 5x, 3x, 2x odds. I haven't seen that, so dealer didn't qualify anyway. All right. I don't know about that, Polly. I don't know about that. I don't think. Almost entered a 4K floor. That's true. That is true. It's starting to go a little sour. It's not. It's not. My peak was 8,200. It's starting to go a little. It's not starting to go a little sour at all. It's. I'm down like 850 from my absolute peak. So, last hand if I lose, I think. $7,600. I'm not going to be reckless and try to bet on the dealer not qualifying. It never works for me. 7. What do you think the odds of the dealer has an 8? What do you think the odds of the dealer has a 6? What do you think the odds of the dealer has a 6? 777 one time. 4. Yeah, doggy. I know that slot. I know that slot. That is a blueprint, I think, right? Is that a blueprint? That's an old one. King. All right, that's fine. Just as good. Just as good. Back to our peak. Back to our peak. 7K floor, 8,500. 7K floor, we're at 8,500. Quads on this with a qualify would be beautiful. We only hit quads once tonight, right? Yeah. We hit quads, then a crazy double straight flush draw that we didn't, that neither of us hit because it was impossible. We both had the out cards, and then there was that aces versus aces, which looked nice, but obviously wrong game for that to happen, right? I guess I'm over it now. 8,400. 4. Not bad. 5. I think we're gonna hit the 10K. I want to hit the 10K, and then I want to try to lock in a 10K floor, if I can. I want to hit the 10K, and I want to try to lock in a 10K ending, which would be nice. Community. Right. Ace, drop an ace. 7, 8, 9, 10, queen, one off. I would have still won, but. Well, I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, I said these table games, when they go off, when they go on a run, you could get, there's a chance, there was that chance of running this balance up. There was the chance of running this balance up to 10K. At the beginning of the stream, I kind of predicted it. I mean, we're not there yet, 8,500. It could also go sour, how these, how gambling, it could go sour really quick. It could go on a downswing really quick. I can't believe they were qualified. We're over 9,100 though. This could be, but I don't want to, if I get to 10K, which I actually believe I will, I mean, I could be wrong. It's all random, obviously, but I want to lock that in. I haven't had a 5-figure cash out in ages. In ages. Yeah, board 4 of a. Oh, is that trip force? This could do it if the dealer qualifies. Trips against 2 pair. Not quite 10 grand. Not quite. We're 600. We're 600 below the target. We're 600 below the target. King. 10 for the qualify. 8 for the qualify. 350. Watch me get to like 9,900 and then it goes on a downswing. I hope not. Might actually show up. 6. 6 would have done it. There's the 6. Almost there. 10. Pair of 8s. It's looking good. It's looking good. This is a crazy run. I've never had a run this good on this site. It's amazing. Yeah, that was still a fold. Ace, King, Jack, or higher. So that was a good fold. That was a good fold. Diamonds. All right. Deuce. This should be it, guys. 10,222. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I called it at the beginning of the stream from a $2,600 starting balance. Now, I'm not going to go crazy here. I'm going to try to lock it in. If I lose 3 in a row, that's looking pretty good, though. That's looking pretty good, though. I'm going to do this. If I lose 3 hands in a row, I'm going to quit. Normally, if the limits were higher, I'd press my bet. I'd press my bet if the limits were higher. But, and then I could potentially run up 100+ thousand, you know. If the limits were higher, I would. We're just around there. I can't believe I called this well. Ace, King, Jack. That's a marginal hand. I have to play it. And yeah. I said 3 in a row. If it ends up being 9,000 floor. 9,000 floor. 9,000 floor. I did get to 10,000. But so I got to give myself a chance to potentially win, you know, to win 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 grand, you know. You know, 10 grand isn't life-changing money. But I'm going to, I said 10K, I should just walk with 10K, but whatever. You know what? Run, yeah, okay. Last hand if I lose. Last hand if I lose. I didn't say last hand if I fold. I would have won, actually. Okay, last hand if I lose any money. Last hand because I lied. Okay. I didn't lose. Last hand if I lose. Eight high. I think it's not, the dealer's not going to qualify. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right, last hand if I lose. I would have lost. Okay, last hand because I lied. 9K floor, whatever. 9K floor. 9K floor. Okay, okay, 9K floor. All right. Okay, we got to 10K, ending with 9K. What a run. I'm in profit on the start, on the like the original balance. So, I mean, it's okay. Guys, this is quite the unique stream. This stream was, I think, the craziest stream we've ever done. Like, look at the craziness that happened, including that whole debate with Sarah. But that was like, you know, that was crazy. So, anyway, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Good night.